Pinkies up and welcome back to Proper's Place. Yeah, we got another video, an actual edited video. We got something really special coming up here in give or take a week or so, on January 16th. Dynasty Warriors Origins is coming out. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this game. If you guys know me, if you've come to the streams or anything like that, y'all know I play a lot of Dynasty Warriors. Y'all know that I am a big Koei Tecmo fan, and hey, it's been that way for a very, very long time. My relationship with Koei Tecmo goes way back. I played Koei games probably before I played Tecmo games, because I played the Genghis Khan game way back when. I remember the Koei emblem coming up. It was before the merger. And then Tecmo, of course, Tecmo Bowl, Ninja Gate, and games like that. So, and I actually started this channel. I think one of my first videos was Tecmo Bowl. So, a lot of history there. Anyways, the whole purpose of this video is just, I want to talk about why we are excited for a new Dynasty Warriors. More than likely after being deflated with the Dynasty Warriors 9 and everything that happened. Though Dynasty Warriors 9 actually ended up being pretty decent after a couple of updates. It wasn't that great at the beginning. For me, I know I was having issues with optimization on the cutscenes when I tried to stream. When I didn't stream, it was fine, but when I was streaming, but I had a different PC then. I have a complete monster right now, so that wouldn't be a problem. But I know with the PC that I had, I know there was some issues with optimization. Voice acting wasn't great. I think Sao was still Sao. I mean, he still sounded great. But so I wanted to talk about in this video why we are looking forward to Dynasty Warriors Origins, why this Dynasty Warriors is going to be different from all others. Why are we going to forget about the old Dynasty Warriors video games? So why are people weary of this game? Why are people worried about Dynasty Warriors Origins? Though the gameplay video of it, as you can see, has definitely changed a lot of people's minds. It looks different. The question is, how well will it play on their device? That's what people are wondering. But why are people weary? Most importantly of all, and like I mentioned, Dynasty Warriors 9 was an issue. I actually am probably in the minority that actually enjoyed Dynasty Warriors 9, to tell you the truth. I'm more speaking of on a consensus, but I actually enjoyed the open world and just the freedom to do things. Dynasty Warriors Empires, not so much. I was not very much a fan. I did like the combat in the battles, but everything in between that was not great. I can tell you that. So if they come out with another Empires, which I kind of feel that this Dynasty Warriors Origins is a little bit of Empires already implemented in it, just based on the world map. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But Dynasty Warriors 9 left a bad taste in people's mouth. Dynasty Warriors Origins, that they took the things that worked about the combat system and left out the things that did not work. There's items that you can add onto your weapon. It's not the regular button mashing system anymore. You're going to have to be more strategic. You're not going to just run over peon generals in this game. So that's going to be a good thing, because it doesn't really matter. As I've learned when I played the demo, you're not just going to run over some general. They're going to give you a battle. Even the ones that aren't, like, there's some that are no name. They're named, but they're not characters that you've played with in the past. Let's just say that. And then there's some that are like Dong Zuo's Mighty Warrior. I mean, come on now. Those people, I mean, you go up on, you think they're going to roll them over, and they put a move on you if you don't know what you're doing. So it's a huge difference in this one with the combat system. I've talked to a couple of friends of mine that used to play Dynasty Warriors back in the day, and they just don't have interest in it anymore. And then for me, I know since Dynasty Warriors 4, things kind of became watered down. I mean, the story wasn't really changing. Dynasty Warriors 4, in my opinion, was probably the better one, because there was instances in the game to where if you beat it with a certain general, like say Sun Jian, when you played as like a Sun Ce or a Sun Xuan, when you played and you got all the way to the end, Sun Jian was still in your army. He didn't die. Or at least that's what it seemed that way. He was still in the game. He was still there at the end. And that was really cool. Like it was a history changing thing. Even though when you play his story, those things still happened, the assassination on him. But after you beat the game with him, he is now in the army still. He doesn't like really have dialogue, but he's on the battlefield, which I thought was really cool. The story from 4 on, I mean, they add characters and the characters have additional stories. But for the most part, everybody already knows what is going on in Dynasty Warriors. Definitely, if you've played them before, you know what's going to happen, right? So why are people going to jump back into this series? Why? Based on the demo, I mean, the combat looks great. The fact that you're now going to have to parry, you're going to have to block, you're going to have to know timing, you're going to know how to evade. You're going to have to learn the movements of different generals, and different generals have different movements, even though they have the same weapons. They have literally the same skills that you have. They have break bars. There's so many things right now that's going to keep your interest in this game based on what we learned in the demo. Also, another reason why people are weary, and I've talked to a couple of people about this, is the fact that the main character is one character, and it's a guy. And I add that it's a guy because that's been a problem for some people. Some people want to change the guy and be a female character. Some people want to edit their character. I'm going to go out on a limb on this and say, let Koi cook. Let them cook, because I think there's a reason for that. What other reason would Koi give you a character in the game that's the main character, that's the only character that you can play as, and not give you a character that is a no-name character that you can create and just make whatever you want? Make it a female, make it a male, make them big, make them edit a beard, a eye patch, things like this. These are things Koi's done in the past. Why did they not do this? Okay, let them cook. Let them cook, because I feel that hello, Ash. Thank you for jumping up here. I feel that there's a reason for this. This character is not as nameless as we think they are. There's a reason why they look the way they look. There's a reason why they will have the demeanor that they have. There's going to be a story to tell with this character. And also, it gives the game more replayability, because with this character, you get to choose their path. So they may go one way, they may go another way, they may go a different way. And it's not the same old story that we've gotten in past Dynasty Warriors. As I've mentioned, that's one of the reasons why people were tired of this game. Playing it and playing a new version of it. Why should I be excited for this? That's the whole reason why. In the demo, the combat is one thing, but the battle system when you're in an actual war is a whole nother thing, because I've played through the demo multiple different times. I've used the different weapons. I've taken different paths. I've followed different generals. I actually went on my own, because you get 4 options. You can go Sun Xian, you can go Cao Cao, you can go Liu Bei, and then you can go on your own. And every time I've played this, I've ran into a different scenario. One thing I like about it, and this is something that they've grasped from a previous Dynasty Warriors, is you're not going to be able to save everybody. I mean, you can. I actually did when I went on my own. Everybody was in the final battle, right? Everybody was there. Liu Bei was there, Sun Jian was there, Cao Cao was there, Yuan Shao, Yuan Shu, everybody was there of Shishui Gates. That's not going to happen every time. There's one time that you may play that one cutscene happens, or one general does this, or you may kill a guy a certain way, you may kill a guy a certain way, or you may kill him a different way. There may be a special attack. An ambush party may appear, an ambush party may not appear. There's different things like that that I have personally experienced in this game just on this little sample of what they've given us. Being that this is just a sample, there's no telling what Koei is going to give us in the full release of this game. And that's kind of the thing of it all. It's the unknown. I don't think this sample, I feel, is going to be, it's so small that being that you can explore the world on that map, and you can go do different things, you can talk to different people, you can build different relationships. I think Koei is going to do huge things with this and how it dictates the battles. I remember playing the game and games in the past, 7 and 4 particularly, where if you didn't get something done, it really impacted the way that the game played. Dynasty Warriors Origins is a whole nother beast now. You're not worrying about people disappearing and reappearing because you can only have so many people on the screen at the same time. This game is not like that. Everybody's there. You can see them. When you pull up to that final battlefield where everybody is, where Huazhong is and all them, they're all down there. You see every individual person down there. And it's a battle. There's no more running up into fights. Well, you can. You'll die. But there's certain things, if you don't do them the right way, you're not going to make it. And Koei has really, I feel, thought this through. The demo has made me excited for different battles, like the Battle of 222. What was that? Yiling? That's the one where there was the maze. I know Gangning and Shamoki fought in that one, and we know how that happened. But that's the one with the maze that they chased Liu Bei through the maze. The fire attack, Zuran, all that stuff happened. It's stuff like that, like I'm like, man, this is gonna be heavy. The other thing is, literally right at the beginning of the demo, it tells you this is the Battle of Shishui Gate, that things in this are not going to be exactly the same when the game comes out. There's certain things in there that should tell you that this is the case. One, Sun Shengxuan, the daughter of Sun Jian, is in this, and she is not of age to be in this war, in this battle. I think they added her to give a female touch character in there, also because you're fighting with the rings, which is her weapon. But there are a couple, and you can see in the cutscene who should be there, who should not be there. If you've reached the end of the demo, if you've played it, you know Lu Bu is at the end, or it's not Liu Bu. I don't know what that y'all need to fix that. Koei, you need to fix that before the game release. That triggered everybody. But Lu Bu does not show up at Shishui Gates. He is at Hulao Gate. Everybody knows this. He did not show up there. Shishui Gate was Huazhong. And so I'm assuming that battle's probably going to be different too. I bet you that battle's going to be a little bit more challenging than you just dueling him, because you can defeat him easy if you duel him. I just think that that's going to be a factor. That's not going to go the way that it will be in the game. The reason why I know this is because there was a previous Dynasty Warriors, I'm thinking it's probably 7, where you fight Shishui Gate on, it's a partial map, like you see the mini map and there's a partial map. That's where the whole Yuan Shu didn't back up Sun Jian, and there were issues. So you had to go through the stage, you had to go defeat a general at Yuan Shao's camp so he can bring supplies to Sun Jian. If you didn't do that, Sun Jian ends up getting attacked. He doesn't make it in that stage. I don't remember if he makes it to Hulao Gate portion, because it's a 2-part stage. So once you finish the first part, then it's a second part. So Hulao Gate is going to be a whole nother part. And if I remember, I mean, you're going to have catapults and all kinds of things at Hulao Gate. Things are going to go a certain way. Liu Bu's going to arrive. Do not pursue Liu Bu. Liu Bu is going to be a problem. If I've learned my lesson, Dynasty Warriors 9, don't only not pursue Liu Bu, but leave Diao Chan alone. Because if I remember correctly, I ended up defeating Diao Chan. Didn't have to, I just wanted to do it. And I did that, and Diao Chan! And he chased me the whole stage. I have clips of this on my channel. I don't know if I'm putting it in a video, but he chased me all through the game. It was crazy, but it was fun. But in this one, you get to fight him, you get to battle him. Most of the people that I know that played the demo did not defeat Lu Bu. There's, I've beat him with all 4 weapons. I have, it took some time. If you watched the stream, you saw that I did not even beat him while I was playing on the stream. It took me some time to realize that I'm really going to have to learn my parries. You're going to have to utilize all these things. Definitely, if you want to beat Lu Bu, get your practice in on the duels. When you fight Lu Bu, you're going to have to learn his moves. You're going to have to learn what you can dodge, what you can't dodge. You're going to have to use your Musa as a counter attack. I mean, there's different things that you're going to have to do to beat this guy. He's tough. He says it right at the beginning.
I'll show you how much better I am.
They're right, because he is who he has been in the Dynasty Warriors of the past. This is it makes me look forward to it. Like, when I played him, I didn't fear him necessarily. Like, when I play him, I'm thinking of people who are going to be like him later in the game, like Zhang Liao. Zhang Liao is going to be a problem if he's anything like that. If he's going to be a boss that you're going to run up to Wu Zhang Plains, oh my god, and you got to fight Zhang Liao, dude. This is what I mean. This game, Koi, there's so much potential in this game, and I do not think Koi is going to drop the ball on this one. They have given us a taste of this game. I don't think they've done that in the past, like with Dynasty Warriors 9 or anything like that. And they gave us a taste because they know once we try it, we're going to be excited for it. And I'm excited for it just because of the reason that there's so much potential in it. Lu Bu, the fight with Lu Bu definitely made me think fighting Sun Jian. If you got to fight Cao Cao, if you got to fight Liu Bei, which you will, Sima Yi, so much potential. The thing that makes me think is that the game is going to be so massive that I'm thinking that it's going to be so massive that they're going to have to break it down into parts. Like, is the first part going to be the Chibi, and then the next part to Wu Zhang Plains, and then the whole Sima Yi, Jin Dynasty? Is all that, is it going to be broken into parts? Because, and hear me out, the reason why I think about this is Samurai Warriors 5 came out, another kind of redo. It was named 5. It wasn't called Samurai Warriors Origins, but it was called 5, but it was different. The art style was different. Nobunaga looked different. The characters looked different. There was a youth to them, and so it did not go all the way through the story of the Samurai Warriors as we know it. So are they going to do the same thing with Dynasty Warriors Origins? Will there be DLCs, or will this just be the first part of what is to come? That is kind of a concern for me. I'm hoping that it's a full beginning to end story. When I get to the end, it's like, man, that was a good journey. I wonder what will happen if I do this in certain parts. And that's where the replayability comes into. I'm hoping that there's going to be replayability in this game. Once I beat it, I'm like, man, that was fun. But I'm wondering if this is going to happen. I'm wondering if there's going to be weapons for me to unlock to make the game more enjoyable. The other thing that got me excited, or gets me excited, is, and I'm hoping, which I mentioned earlier, that playing through the game certain ways changes the history and the dynamic of what happens in the stories when you replay it. Different things, different generals appearing, not appearing, saving somebody. What if Dong Zhuo, what if scenarios? What if you're helping Dong Zhuo and he accomplished everything that he wanted to accomplish, and he's the main power? He takes out Cao Cao or something like that, and he's that third arm. Where's Ming Ho and Zhu Rong? Like, what's going to happen there? There's so many options and variables that could be in this game that has me excited. So, and you guys know me. Like, I will be streaming this game day one. I've already taken 2 days off. So the 16th and 17th, I'll definitely be off. I'll be playing it as soon as it releases. And you guys know, if you've come to the stream, if you've ever been through when I've played Dynasty Warriors, y'all know how big I am on the history of this game. The characters. I didn't just play the game in the past. I read about it. I read about the Romance of the Three Kingdoms and the history of everybody, how people died, the lore, the legends, made up stories, things like that. These are things that I talk about when I do stream the game. So if you are interested in coming through, definitely come check me out on Twitch. That's why I'll be streaming the game. I'll probably be posting my journey also here on YouTube. So if you're interested, definitely come through, follow me on Twitch. That link is down in the description. All my socials are Proper's Place, the name of the channel. So follow me anywhere. You're going to get this content, more Koei Tecmo content as well. I do have a plan this year that I will be creating content, definitely with the Koei Tecmo games, Fairy Tail, what is Atelier Yumiya is coming out, things like that. And I will be going back to my roots in content creating, meaning that I'm going to be putting these series together in story-based, like edited, well-edited content. Dynasty Warriors not so much. You'll probably just get the copy of me streaming it, because I want the whole gameplay to be there, and the conversations that I have with the community, because man, Dynasty Warriors community is amazing. I'll put that out there. People I've met through this game have been absolutely amazing. Multiple people that I have met through this game that have come through my channel for years, just because of the love and passion for this particular series. So, and the only one that I will admit that I didn't play was 5. I was not interested in playing 5. I was still playing 4. I was still playing 4. I was still locked into 4. But I did play a little bit of 5 with my brother. It was good, but for me, 4 was great. 5 and 6 kind of just, and then I jumped back in 7, 8, 9, and here we are with Origins. So I'm looking forward to it. Again, Dynasty Warriors Origins. Hopefully you'll check it out. Release date is on January 16th. It will be releasing on PC, which I admit first because I'm a PC gamer. Xbox X and S and PS5. Those are the systems that they will be releasing on. I don't hear that they're going to be releasing anything on the Switch or anything like that. I don't even know if that's down the pipe, but I don't own any consoles. PC Master Race. So when you do see me playing, that's the system that I am playing on. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video, the content. I know I just kind of blabbed on, and that's kind of how I get when I start talking about Dynasty Warriors. I love the game. I love the series. I cannot wait for it to come out. Let me know what you think in the comment. Like the video. I mean, I don't think I really need to say that. Like the video if you enjoy it. Comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're interested in the game. What's your thoughts? Are you going to play it? Are you not going to play it? All that stuff, put in the comments. I will answer them. I answer everything when it comes to my channel. I still answer stuff from videos years ago that I posted. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Follow, subscribe if you want more content. Go check me out on Twitch. Like I said, when the game comes out, we are going to have a party with this game. We will be talking. We will be conversating with the community. If you're in the community, let me know what's up. All right. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I've rambled on enough. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Pinkies up. Proper out.